It's the Bloodline Back, head of the table theme, Olaf Fowler on the neck, golden glove, Usos on the side, world title, and he's fighting a family member to start the reign? Now, I ain't saying this finna be a 10 out of 10 run, but right now, we're off to a great start. He did mention he missed this. He missed working with the Usos and working together. He did miss it. So, will we see a Bloodline reunion? I don't know. But one thing I do know, CM Punk came out, spoke from the heart, talked about the people he lost over the last couple months. You know, Larry, obviously some members from backstage and stuff. So my condolences to all those people. Talked about, oh, championships don't fall from the sky. Comes very important. Cody comes out, he is looking cooked. You can see on screen right now, that man looking cooked. That left eye looking like Harvey Dent, Two-Face in the face. Looking crazy. Comes out, and CM Punk gaslights his way into a title match. He's like, hey man, championship opportunities don't fall from the sky. Walks away. You know Cody, he ain't finna, he'll lose 2 nights for his own good. He's like, say the time. I said, oh, that ain't happening because Randy gonna take that title at Backlash. But it's nice to speculate. It's probably the Mania match. Mania 43 in Saudi, unfortunately. Ugh. But yeah, it's either gonna be some combination of those 3, Roman, Cody, and CM Punk, fighting each other at Mania 43, and whoever the other one fights, who knows? The Rock, can't depend on him. A retired legend coming back, sure, but I don't know. Speaking of retired legends, we're gonna skip that. Where was Brock? They advertised Brock. They say he's coming, he's returning, not returning, but he's gonna appear on Raw. But he had never appeared, so it's like, okay, they did a little promo video going over his career and stuff. Paul Heyman mentioned him in his promo, so I'm going to assume he has retired. And shout out to Brock, great career. We're not going to talk about off the, you know, outside the company stuff, but in the company, Brock Lesnar, shout out to you, bro. But who does SmackDown have? You know, there's like 2 NXT call-ups, couple transfers. Street Profits came from SmackDown, Ethan Page and Sol Rooker from NXT, and Jacob Fatu because he's Roman Reigns' first challenger. So it's like, yo, who does SmackDown have? I'm going to assume that Rhea Ripley is going to stay on SmackDown, obviously. So you got the little exchange over there, but like tag division, who do you really have? Fraxium, the MFTs, the Wyatt Six, Los Garza, I guess. I'm kind of drawing a blank. They really ain't got much over there. So the Street Profits being lost over from SmackDown, I don't know. I think they should just do a draft. Honestly, I think it's time. Just do a draft, shuffle everything, because the SmackDown Women's Division is cooked. I don't know why Sol Rooker is on Raw. She needs to be on SmackDown. Now, granted, the NXT roster is stacked, so a couple of them could move over to Raw. SmackDown. But still, like, SmackDown needs all the help they can get in the Women's Division, because that is kind of struggling, as well as the tag division. Ethan Page is fine on Raw. No problem with that. Personally, could have sent those guys to SmackDown, but I'm going to assume they're going to get their own little haul in this upcoming SmackDown episode. But yeah, speaking of one of them, Ethan Page, he's in good hands. Debuted against a rival in Javon Evans. He looks solid out there, and he's already in the IC title picture. Can't really say too much, but shout out Ethan Page, good hands. Liv and Soul, another call up, good match, low key longer than the Mania match that we're getting a rematch for. So I heard a report or something like that about the reason why it was short because they're injured. And it's like, Liv wrestled. Steph is getting a rematch, so she ain't that injured. So it's like, what's the excuse? Like, I don't get it. Just the fact they got 7 minutes, it was kind of a travesty in my opinion. But hey, I don't book the matches. And another thing I don't book is Obafemi looking like Michael Myers. Look at that image. Straight out the thing, from the cover of the thing. Said the ruler has arrived and walked off. Kind of like how Roman did WrestleMania 33 after he retired The Undertaker. Said that it's my yard now and walked off. That's what Oba did, but with more aura. Way more aura. Shout out Oba. But those are my thoughts on the Raw after Mania. Overall, good show. I really enjoyed it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. And while you're down there, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more wrestling videos. This is Eli signing out. You stink.